Hello students, my name is Sam, and today we're going to be talking about subject patterns and adjective clauses. So, what does that mean? Well, today we're going to be using two words, the word that and the word who. Okay? So that and who. So that we're going to be using for objects, things, items, okay? Things that are not human, like a person, okay? Who is going to be talking about people, okay? A person. You can refer to somebody as that in this lesson, okay? It would be impolite. So, how do we use these words? You will use these words to combine two sentences, making one of the sentences into an adjective clause, okay? So, let's make sentences. Let's say, I want to buy a new house. Woo. I want to buy a new house. Okay? Okay. So that's our first sentence. I want to buy a new house. So the second sentence, what about the new house? It will, let's say, last me, okay, many years. Correct. So my first sentence says, I want to buy a new house. Good. The second sentence tells me, it will last me many years. Okay? So how do we combine these two things? So, what is it that you want to buy? A new house. Is a house a person? No, a house is a thing, so we're going to be using the word that. So, I want to buy a, what do we want to buy? A new house. Okay, and what do we need after that? We need the word that. Okay. I want to buy a new house that will, okay, we already know we're talking about the house, so we can ignore the word it. Now we just go to the second word, will last me many years. Perfect. So in this sentence now, that it's made out of these two sentences, it says, I want to buy a new house, okay, that will last me many years. Perfect. So we combine these two sentences with the word that. Will last me many years is being used as an adjective clause to describe the new house. Pretty simple, okay? In the first sentence, we introduce, what do we want? A new house. That's our subject, okay? What about the house? It will last me many years. How do I combine them? Using the word that. Pretty good, okay? Let's say, I'm buying a new cell phone. Wow. Don't think I'm rich. I really don't have this much money for a house and a cell phone. But I'm buying a new cell phone. Okay. What about the cell phone? It has a great camera. That's nice, right? So, we're buying a new cell phone that has a great camera. We can take pictures of the family, maybe nice selfies, right? So how do we combine these two sentences? What are we talking about here? We're describing the cell phone. Okay? So, let's ask ourselves again. A cell phone, is it a person or is it a thing? It's a thing. So we're going to be using the word that. Okay? So our new sentence, we still want to start with this one. So I'm buying. And what are we buying? A new cell phone remember, a cell phone is a thing, so we have to use the word that. I'm buying a new cell phone that, okay? And remember, what did I say? Because we already know what we're talking about, cell phone, we don't have to include the word it anymore, okay? We just go to the next word, which is has. I'm buying a new cell phone that has a great camera. Perfect. Okay? So in this sentence, they're saying, I'm buying a new cell phone. And remember, the word that is going to add in our adjective clause. What is our adjective clause? Has a great camera. Because remember, it describes the new cell phone. Cell phone is an object, so we're using the word that. Pretty simple. Okay? So now let's move on to the word who. And remember, when we're talking about the word who, we use the word who when we're talking about a person, like me, like Sam, or maybe your neighbor, maybe your friend, a colleague. So I can say, Jose is a good mechanic. Okay, so Jose is a good mechanic. That's true. Jose is a good mechanic. Okay? My second sentence will say, he works at Sam's auto shop. Okay? So Jose is a good mechanic. He works at Sam's auto shop. Perfect. So, who works at Sam's auto shop? That's right. Jose. Okay? So is Jose a thing, an object, or is he a person? He's a person. So what word are we going to be using? Who. And this is where it gets a little bit different, okay? So this is how we started off. We started off with Jose. Okay? How do we describe Jose? He works at Sam's auto shop. Okay? So, like I said, we have to use the word who. So Jose, who, and what do we use to describe him? Who works at Sam's auto shop. Okay, the bottom. And then we can say, is a good mechanic. Good. So we combine these two sentences, right? How do we describe Jose, who works at Sam's auto shop? That's the Jose that we're talking about, right? Because there's many Jose's. There's a Jose that you might live next door to, maybe an old friend, maybe your uncle, right? Well, we're specifically talking about the one that works at Sam's auto shop. What about him? He is a good mechanic. So that is exactly how we use the word who, okay, as a way to describe him. Works at Sam's auto shop, is a good mechanic. Perfect. And that's it, class. Remember, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please don't be afraid to send us an email, send us a message. And thank you very much.